South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff say frontline troops could use the 250 new launchers to threaten the South. Seoul, the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un oversaw the delivery of 250 new tactical ballistic missiles launchers to frontline troops, state media KCNA reported on Monday, which Seoul said could be used to threaten South Korea. The launchers have been described by state media as a modern tactical attack weapon personally designed by Kim and ready to be transferred to Korean People's Army's unit on the border with the South. North Korea said it fired a new tactical ballistic missile last month. We believe the missile launchers are intended to be used in various ways, such as to attack or threaten South Korea, Lim Song-jun, spokesperson for South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff, told a media briefing, noting deployment near the border would mean the range was not long. Photographs released by KCNA showed rows of launchers lined up beside red banners that called for victory under floodlights at the event held at night and attended by Kim. In a speech, Kim blamed the United States for creating a nuclear-based military bloc that forced his country to further strengthen military capabilities. A spokesperson for Seoul's Unification Ministry handling inter-Korean affairs said North Korea's illegal nuclear and missile programs were the primary threat to peace and stability on the Korean peninsula. Cha Do-hajon, a principal research fellow at the ASEAN Institute for Policy Studies, said that Pyongyang wanted to show it had the capacity to strike its neighbor. South Korea talks of the U.S. extended nuclear deterrence commitment or its three-pronged deterrence system, and North Korea is showing it seeks to have the ability to attack that cannot be managed by such systems, Cha said. The North's increasingly strident rhetoric is also likely aimed at the U.S. presidential election, Cha said, potentially preparing the ground for negotiations if former President Donald Trump wins. Kim and Trump held a number of unprecedented meetings before a summit in Vietnam in 2019 collapsed over sanctions. Kwon Yo-han, an emeritus professor of North Korea studies at Duguke University, said while Pyongyang has ramped up rhetoric, it had fallen short of strategic provocations. South Korea and the U.S. are set to hold a major military exercise in August. North Korea is making these remarks as a response to such military exercise, Koha said. So it is only time will tell. Yes, because in as much as North Korea is one of the most sanctioned countries, if not the most sanctioned country in the world, and with the relationship between the South and US, it keeps North Korea at its feet 24 hours. They have to be at alert, because the most dangerous feeling you have in this life is when you are having your neighbors living around you, your enemies living around you. Yes, when you see that your enemies are dining and whining with your neighbors, it makes you to want to be even 10 steps ahead of them. And that is exactly what North Korea is doing. And that is why you see that the North Korean leader's friendship with Russia is getting stronger, because they are both trying to support each other in any way they can